Hello, everybody. My name is Jamie Butler. I am an author and a medium, and I am here with Griffen's mother, Marshawn Kramer.
Here today?
Yes,
Okay.
he is here today. So, Marshawn, take a moment. I know we're on Griffen's Facebook page now, but if you could take a moment to explain what you do and why you do this, and at what point can people send in some questions, that would be really wonderful.
Okay. First, hi to everybody and thanks for watching. And when Griffen died, I was taken to a medium, even though I was raised Catholic, and I was told by my grandmother never to do anything like that. When your kid dies, all bets are off, like you'd do anything. And I went, and it was an incredible experience. I was in there about 4.5 hours, and it felt like 15 minutes. And she told me everything that happened to Griffen the night he died. And so then one night I couldn't sleep. And you know how little advertisements pop up at the bottom? Jamie came up and channeling Jesus. And I was like, oh my God, this is what gives mediums a bad name. And so I couldn't sleep. It was 3 a.m. So I clicked it and I was blown away. Like I couldn't stop watching her for this days and days and days. And then I would go outside on my swing and I would cry because I didn't think she would respond to me. Like, she's so famous. There's no way I could ever get a hold of her or whatever. So I sent an email and they responded, but I was so depressed I didn't check my emails for months. So then Sage and I, my sister, sent an email the same night because I was really struggling, and I didn't even know my sister was sending the email too. And right away, Amy, who was then on Jamie's team, responded to me, and she said she would meet with me, talk with me. And I said, all I want is 30 minutes. I just wanted to confirm that everything that I had heard about Griffen's death night was true. And so I did, and I think that the doors just opened, that it was meant to be. And Griffen did take me to Jamie, and it's just saved my life. I don't know what to say to you, Jamie. Thank you. I didn't know, when my grandma told me about never going to this, I thought it meant like fortune tellers on the side of the road. I didn't know there were people that had gifts, like they came in with less amnesia than we do, and they can see and hear and connect. And it's been a blessing. And honestly, it helps me to help other people. It makes me feel not as sad, like you get out of yourself for a minute to help others.
Thank you for sharing that. That was a huge compliment. Thank you.
I mean, yeah.
And I know how much today means to you. This is like the first time you're in front of the camera.
Right.
And we are live, and you're getting a lot of comments saying hello. And Shelly says, it's so wonderful. It's so good to see your face, says Sierra. I'm saying your name right. Holly's, I love you. I love you.
I love Holly. I love all these people that are commenting. Kathy, Coach Howe. Coach, you should ask your, he said it's 10:32. Come on. Coach, you should ask your question about your student, so I remember it. Okay. Let's see. If you type it in, your question. Did you write a question down there? Can't. He just lost his student, Griff, and I can't think of his name, and we want to bring him in. Let's see. I'll wait until I see his question. Scroll down. He may have already typed it. No. Let me see. Okay, so Coach Howell, type your question about your student, because I can't look at my emails. I know it's, yeah, you write the questions here. From Italy, Chiara from Italy. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but you're beautiful. Do you see him, Kat?
So this
my
is
brother's helping.
Live. And how it happens is that we get to communicate to each other, but it's not necessarily on the Facebook. I get to see the text. She's using her cell phone. So if you have questions or you want to make comments, please do it in the Facebook thread. We'll be able to see them. And at the end, if we haven't gotten to you, we're going to apologize in advance. but we're going to be with you for almost an hour today.
Right.
We're going to stick around, right? Marshawn, it's like your call. So I want to give you permission.
Okay.
Is if
well,
they want to overwhelm you.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I know Coach Hal has a question about a student. Okay, here it is. I'm finding them now. Okay, did Griff meet Dean Mosher? He passed away within the last few weeks, and he was a student of Coach Hal's, who I just adore on Facebook, and we want to know if he got there safely.
Griffen said he landed firmly. Got there safely. He goes, I don't know if it was safe or not, but he definitely made a big splash when he got here.
Okay.
He says that kid doesn't know how to be like graceful. When he shows up in the room, everybody knows he showed up in the room.
Right.
That kind of thing. So everything, he said everything is good. Your mother wants to say hello to everybody.
Hi, Mom. I love you.
Hitting the chimes.
Camp Marianne is here.
Mm-hmm.
You better bring some kids, Mom.
She's on it.
Okay, good. No, Coach Howe was saying that I guess there's a girl that was left behind here that's still alive that is pregnant and just misses Dean so much and loves him. And she's terribly depressed. And if Dean has a message for her, that'd be great. I think they were just very, very close friends. And she misses him. I don't remember exactly what Coach Howard told me, but yeah, the girl's struggling with you gone. Yeah.
Griffen would have to go get him. He didn't show up willingly.
Okay.
So if we want to wrap back around that, and I'll let you know when Dean shows up and if he has a message. I think right now he's with his family.
Okay. Yeah, it's very recent. Very recent.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Sense,
okay.
Though.
So we'll see. We'll see Coach Howe if he comes. Okay. So we said hi to him and we know he's there. So he's safe. Okay. And he's probably great. Okay. Marcy wants to know, did her Aunt Leona Hansen have an easy transition?
Your Griffen is answering. He's saying yes. She is not easy to talk to. I don't know if this was part of how she believed the afterlife was.
Right.
But she did have an easy transition. I hear right now she is trying to understand that she doesn't have any pain. Because apparently she wasn't used to having a pain-free existence. There's not like really any depth or big news yet, Marcy, on her. And I don't see her showing up and giving signs or anything right now. I think that's going to be a little bit later.
Okay, I'm going to skip a question real quick and go to Holly because she's in a 747 right now at the airport working for UPS. So she doesn't have long, and I just love her. Anthony's mom, who's in Camp Marianne. Okay, so Holly's asking if Andrew knows who shot him. She said, I can't stay on long. I'm in a 747 right now.
Like, know them personally? The answer is no. Being able to know, to identify, possibly. But, you know, it wasn't like a one-on-one kind of a shooting thing. It looked like there's activity going on. Does that make sense?
Yes. So he knows what went down.
He knows people related to the shooter. When he says related, he means related, like sibling, cousins.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought you were going to mean like in the gang or something, in a gang. I don't know.
Drive-by. That's what I was seeing in my head, like over here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what happened. That's just the feeling I'm getting. Yeah.
Away from.
Mm-hmm.
She's clarifying. He's definitely okay.
Okay.
Anthony is doing great.
Okay.
He has no needs, no problem. Like, he's a little goofy, you know?
Yeah.
Like he'll make a face and like he'll act really awkward and he'll be like, no, it's okay. You know, and like shoo it off. So he's very friendly. He's, you know, a person of my light. I like humor too. But he knows somebody who's related to whoever pulled the trigger.
Okay. But is he transitioned and he's good now?
Yes, he's totally transitioned.
Okay.
He's fine.
Right. I just think it's important to tell people that most of the spirits that I've talked to with you, are always good. Even though we're left curious and hurting, they've so moved on, like they're good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Almost, I can't remember one that wasn't good. Maybe. Not good, but maybe not settled quite yet, but never not good, you know.
I was gonna say there was one or two that weren't settled, and
right.
we had to coach them a little bit. That was kind of neat, you know.
Right, very, very. Okay, Hugh, being that you guys have all these, he's from Ireland, you know Italian? Make sure I say this lady's name right. Jamie, do you know this lady? Chiara. I want to say her name right because she's so sweet. Chiara? Chiara? Is that right, Chiara? I hope so. I'm from the South, so we can butcher any name.
We can add syllables to any word. Don't worry.
Okay, well, she's an Italian goddess. And anyways, she said, may I ask if my aunt and my friend Aurora are okay and if they have any advice? Hi, Marianne. She loves Mom.
Marianne is sending kisses directly to you. She said, goodness rains upon you all the time.
Or maybe that's her friend, Marianne. Maybe it's not my mom, huh?
Aunt and her friend, Aurora. Your friend is very talkative, the Aurora one. The aunt is a little bit more distant. I hear that she's present with you. All of that is fine. But Aurora is the one that gives you the signs throughout the day and lets you know that something more is around you. But she says that you sometimes fall into these, they're like distant daydreams where you dive into like a worry because things aren't lining up right or not looking how you want. And Aurora feels like it's a little bit of her responsibility to kind of snap you out of it and to show you something to the side to get you to start realizing what your reality really is rather than falling into that deeper daydream of worry.
Right.
Hopefully that makes sense, but
it does to me because I drift off like that.
Do you?
Worry. Yeah. You worry, you know. Let's see what else she says. I just love her. Okay, so she said I said her name perfect. Thank you, Hugh. Okay, so may I? Okay, let's see. It's her Aunt Ada. So she is saying hi to my mom. She was saying hi to you, Mom. I love it. Okay. Marcy said go Southern people because I butcher names. Let's see. Oh, Marcy's saying that the lady didn't believe she's deaf. And she deaf? No, she didn't believe in the other side like it is. She did she was in chronic pain, I guess.
Oh, her aunt. So that's why it's, yeah.
Yeah.
And your belief system that you carry here on Earth it bleeds over in your transition. So if you think you end up at a circus, you die and you end up at a circus. You know, if you think that you go into darkness or ashes, that's your experience.
Where are you two going?
She said that.
I'm talking to my brother and Hugh. We're going to a brothel.
Can we publicly thank you for all the editing and all the videos?
Yeah, I was shy, but look, I'm turning on because they know I'm an asshole. Okay. He's like, there's Hugh and my brother Kent. Yeah. They're funny. They're like, no, and I turn the camera. They know my personality though. They're like, oh my God, Marshawn. Okay, so flipping me birds. Okay. They're gonna take their clothes off. They're such assholes.
But what a way to dispel the tension over there. You're doing fabulous, Marshawn.
Right. Okay. Shut up, asshole. Okay. Can you? Kim Ashby. I love her. Duran. Could you tell my dad, Tommy Ashby, I love him and miss him?
Griffin says absolutely. He'll hand deliver the message.
Okay.
He thinks it's funny how your dad is mostly on your heels throughout the whole day. Not that he's trying to tell you what to do and how to behave. He just really
not at all.
Being around you. He's very, Griffin calls him laid back. You know, I just want to watch and see why you're thinking that way and what you're doing. Aww. Griffin says, why don't you give your dad a job to do?
Right.
Tell him, go line this up for me. I'm ready for this.
Right. Right. I was going to say, put some marbles out on a desk and say, line these up, Dad. I'll be back.
I'll be clean my space and dust for me. That's the thing I want them to do for me.
Right. Right. Okay. I love that. Okay. Okay. Shelly Ham wants to say happy birthday to my grandpa and dad. Today is their Earth birthday. Love you both.
I love that they were born on the same day. My dad's birthday was yesterday. How cool is that?
Huh? Your what?
My dad's birthday was yesterday.
It was?
Everybody, your team, Marshawn is now singing happy birthday.
Oh.
I'm not going to sing it. I won't translate it. You don't want to hear me sing.
Should we make Jamie sing? That's just wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
When
I have to warm y'all up to my sense of humor. Yeah. Okay. I was laughing because I said, if I get nervous, I'm just going to walk out and leave Jamie alone.
I'll just turn the camera off. I don't know what to do.
Exactly. Okay. Michaela O'Donnell is looking for her Uncle Bob. Aww.
Look no further.
Is he doing good?
The answer is yeah.
Yeah.
But there's quite a journey there. That's a different kind of a story.
Okay.
It's one of those people that you never think had two different faces because they always presented themselves consistently one way, but on the inside they looked or felt like, the opposite in a way.
Yeah. Not me. I'm wearing it wide open.
Yes. This is why I enjoy working with you. You wear it wide open.
No proper or fake or any of that.
So his journey in the afterlife, he's gotten a chance to address a lot of that. What he kept on the inside, how he judged himself, how he mishandled himself in a way.
Right.
He's around. I don't see him full of signs, electrical things. Griffen says if you want, I can teach him a thing or two and how to show up so you won't have to feel like you're looking for him. She
would probably love that. Well, I'd probably scare her, but it'd be funny.
So Griffen's making that little promise. Definitely call in that ticket if you want to do that. But I hear he's okay. He is doing a lot of self-work.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Kathy Savard Ostrander, Dylan Barr's mom. I love you, Dylan. How's Dylan doing? Dylan, you got hit by a garbage truck. I'm not laughing, but
he throws his head back.
Shut the fuck up. So rude. Okay. I don't know how that happens.
And he's like, and Griffen goes, Mom, that's where you stop.
I know. No, anyways. No, I just can't believe that happened because I've known so many kids that have gotten hit by cars. Like, it's not even funny. And I don't know if we choose that route to go out, because I think I'm going to get hit by a Mack truck to leave. Like, it's quick. And I've talked to him about it and I love him and I have a relationship with him. So I'm not laughing at him. He knows my personality.
He knows.
Yeah. He knows. And he said he exited quick. He said, no way I'm staying here. He knew there was no choice. It was terrible.
That's true. He's doing great. Yeah. He's giving his mom a shout out.
Well, his mom wants to know, how is her case going to end up? Oh, she loves you so much.
So this is a legal case.
Yep.
He still gives me those 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
But it's actually going to process. It's going to be time frame delayed. So when they say you'll have an answer in 30 days, no, you're not. It'll be like a 60 to 70 day period, which is kind of absurd, but this is what's going to happen. And then he's calling it the turnover, and I'm like, that's not what it's called. But when you get your answer.
Right. It takes so long. They always delay and postpone and delay and postpone. And really? That's what happened in Griff's case. Yeah. And then there's not a lot of satisfaction in it for a lot of people. Well, first of all, her son's never coming back. Second of all, I guess the guy wants his driving license back. If I killed someone, I couldn't even live with myself. I wouldn't want to drive the damn truck anymore,
He's like, okay. He was like, everybody's going to process things differently. He goes, I think it's great the guy wants his driver's license back because it doesn't weigh anything on the value of my life. The guy wants his life back. You know?
Right.
He says, this happened. If we can't.
I love you, Dylan. So sweet.
Kind of drops his head. But he's saying if we can't learn how to like really forgive someone for the shit that they're doing, to any end, he says, then he goes, I think that's less of value put on the situation and on my life.
Right. You're right. That's beautiful. I think that's true. We just get left in this human thinking, like a pound of flesh or an eye for an eye, or you know, and it does. I don't think it makes you feel any better. Like, just doesn't. None of it. That's not what it's about, you know.
You're right. Griffen is behind the camera, and he'd like to say hi to everybody that is watching. He's like, this is where we post everything. This is the page, and he's like, if you like this, and if what my mom is doing, if this is helping you, he was like, it'd be really nice if you, you're doing it, aren't you? Like and subscribe, and let other people know what my mom is doing.
Yeah. And I'll take any questions. Like, I've had some painful questions, not gonna lie, that I've been scared to ask, but I'll ask, you know, in time. Like, sometimes it takes me a while to get around to it, but I'll ask. Yeah. Let's see. I love you, Griff, so much. How is it in heaven today?
He says, home is nice.
Home is nice. Yeah. So weird. Jessie said hi. She's laughing at you, I guess, or me. Okay.
At all of this, he says,
yeah, at all this,
even doing this.
Griffen, is 2 years old too early to potty train a baby? Like, she's stuck in the house with the baby Ethan today all day, and the mom decided to potty train, which means she decided to have Jessie potty train the kid all day, so she can't leave the house. And she said the kid is shitting everywhere. So it's like, maybe it's not. Answer those the big questions.
The dirty question. Griffen says, if you're asking me, it's not too early to potty train, but if a kid doesn't want to do it, don't make him do it.
Like, don't force him.
No, you put the diapers back on.
Right. Well, the mother still took all the diapers out of the house. She already looked. Sorry, Jessie, I'm ratting you out.
You better just sit on the toilet and read a lot of stories, Griffen said.
Don't say that. Okay. Can you tell my brother to leave and go? I don't know where, but anyways.
The comedic?
Yeah. Mary Glenn said hi, Griffen. She has Mary and Fred. Have you seen her parents lately? Mary and Fred Lant. I love them.
They're fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is like hands down dancing.
I love them.
Music. Like so much fun. Yes.
Good. So they're in peace and good.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Mary Glenn's my childhood. And she says, hi, Mom. She misses you. She loves you.
Yeah. Saying hi.
Yeah. Okay, Bonita Herring, can you please tell me if our Papa Cat and our Bella Cat will come back to us soon, reincarnated soon, and if so, about how long? My son and I miss them so much. Love to you all.
I'm happy you said reincarnated because I was worried that we were about to tell you that they weren't living anymore. I thought maybe you thought they were kidnapped or something.
Right.
They're ready to.
Like, I don't want to tell you, but they're gone. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. They're ready to come back. They'll be siblings again. They'll be found together, same litter together. So all it requires you is to start going out and looking. And both of them will grab your attention in that moment. It's not like you find one and then have to pick another one.
Right.
Be like, it's you. So whether it's the kiss, the hold, the look, the the snuggle, the not wanting to be put down and wanting to hold on to you.
Wow.
You'll see it. That's going to be so much fun.
So fun. Does your kitty, your new kitty, what's her name?
Umi.
Does she come to work with you still?
Umi does come to work. He is quite beautiful. He is often mistaken as a lady. He does not come on Monday and Tuesdays because he's not good when I have spirit in the room.
He's not?
And talks and he walks everywhere. It's like it unsettles him. He's just everywhere. So he comes when Thursday, Friday is when he comes.
I remember that when you had Bunny, like Sweet Bunny, at your house, and we did a reading, and Griffen was messing with Bunny, and Bunny was like going crazy. Oh my God, I'd never seen that before.
That was a trip. That cat was so sensitive.
I love it.
Like that. Umi just looks frustrated. Like, and really look at them where Bunny would stare Griffen down.
Right.
And like move towards him and back. And I mean.
Right. So cute. Oh, Benita, I hope you get your new kitties. Yeah. Oh, Benita also asked, is Kim sending messages in dreams to me about her children? Had a long dream last night about her daughter and am concerned.
Kim, where are you, Kim?
God, I hate those kind of dreams.
Yeah, it can get confusing.
Yeah, because you're like, what do I do with this information? Do I sound crazy and ask? Or do I, yeah.
Kim is saying hi. Kim is trying to communicate. For her right now, dreams are the easiest. She doesn't mean to pressure you, but you've always asked, is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? She says that you've stated that several times. And so she feels like now is the time that maybe she can ask for somewhat of a favor. And it's not to help shape or change anything, but can you be more available to listen to her kids? Why would you be listening to them? Is there any way, Bonita, that you can reach out, whether it's a letter or a text or an email? It doesn't have to be a phone call. And because the way that Kim's making it sound is that the daughter is old enough, like she'll have her own account and everything. It's not like she's a kid.
Right.
And then offer just to ask, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Right.
What's going on? Those questions only, and just listen.
Just like open a line of conversation or a window to talk into.
Yeah, because you're far enough out of her intimate circle that she can confide in you.
Right.
Not feel like it's going to come back and haunt her.
Right. Absolutely. That's awesome. Okay. Someone told me not to be nervous. We're family somewhere in the universe. That's so sweet. Let's see. Courtney Ott Scott. I feel selfish asking, but does Griff see my financial situation getting better soon? I bet a lot of people have this question. Courtney, you're not selfish. Having so many struggles right now. Thank you for this. You guys are the best.
Okay, first of all, I just love your name so much. Courtney Ott Scott.
Sounds so cool.
Oh, I could say that all day. It's wonderful.
Right?
See your financial situation getting better? Griffin's like, he wants to say really nice and fluffy and wonderful things right now, but he doesn't have them to say. So, no, and not for really this year.
What is struggling financially? I'll parlay that question. What is struggling financially supposed to teach us as a human? You know what I mean? Like, what are we supposed to learn from that? Because it's a pain in the ass.
Let's take Courtney, for example. Courtney,
okay. Well, it's the world, too. Yeah.
It's good. You know, Griffin's really good at reminding us it's always going to be slightly different for everybody's case. But looking at Courtney, it's more of a belief system of not necessarily worthy, but Courtney craves stability. And she's been taught that having finance equals stability.
Right.
And he wants you to work really hard at separating those things and focus on what stability really is without a monetary value. You know, is it having a certain home, certain locks, That's security. Is it
Right.
having a certain group of friends and family that's available? Is it the consistency of your health care and what you do for yourself? So find what stability really means. Then you're going to find that your energy all around you, the life around you goes, all right, it's what she wants. So let's open up the door for stability. It's not just about financial like abundance. The struggles are real. You know, he's not trying to tell you that they're not.
Right.
You can sit down with a financial planner and kind of put that down so you can visually see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now the name of the game, Griffen says, is not to get overwhelmed with it.
Right.
As soon as you get overwhelmed with it, you're burying yourself back into the cycle of, I've got to have issues and I need to have issues because struggling is my motive and it's how I communicate to others. Like, look at me, ask me how my day is. It really sucks. I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
Right.
I'm struggling. And so your world goes, all right, she's struggling. Let's make sure she still struggles, you know, and
Right.
they're giving you problems to struggle with. So to
Right.
break it is to be able to look at it without that initial overwhelming and to,
Right.
to redefine. And one thing he says that might potentially help you is to look at finances as energy, as something that's
Okay.
fluid, and
Okay.
see if that works.
Right. Sometimes, Griffin, do we have to just accept that we're not living within our means and we just have to go there? I mean, unless you're just really, really, really downtrodden broke, but
In many cases, it is that.
Yeah.
There's like
Okay.
maybe most of us, he says, when we've got to the part where we're struggling, we could probably shave back about 20%, but that's not the 100% cost.
Okay. Okay. Because you always, it just goes back to that thought that I have, like, if I have this much money, I'll be happy and everything will be okay. But is it really just accepting what you do have, or is it getting more organized with what you have? You know what I mean? Or switching your life so you make more because that you know that will make you happier. Like get another job or, you know?
He says, I don't know, Mom. I think it's more about switching into thinking that you're going to get everything that you need. And maybe that's less and maybe that's more, but it's not valuing one over the other. And I think he goes, that's just really effing hard to think about, right?
Right, right,
We're always taught that to get the higher paying job is better
right,
times. And then you can do more with that money.
right.
But money is a means of living. So if we just live the way that's real to us. And I said, authentic? He said, yes. If we just live authentic to us, not to anybody else's rules, like push everybody else aside, he says, then I think the energy of money would be like, oh yeah, that's a place I can go to because I know I'm going to be used properly. I'm going to be saved properly. I'm going to be shared properly. I'm not just going to be, you know, held or contained and kind of rot away.
Mm-hmm. Griffin, when you're where you are, do you look at people and think, oh, they have money, they're happier, or it doesn't work like that?
Hell no.
Oh, no. Okay. And does the law of abundance really true that the more that your money's not really yours and the universe is kind of watching what you do with it and you will be abundant if you keep it flowing in life, like you don't hoard it, you know?
Yes. He says if you can move it, which doesn't mean like once you get it, you spend it. You're totally allowed to save it. Save it is an action in and of itself.
Right. I mean, helping other people.
Yes, there's a portion, he says, that's giving back to support humanity. So if you're not investing in the humanitarian part, the money that you get in is going to be short and it's going to be hard to hold on to because its natural instinct is to help the whole. So if you're glitching that process, you will not have a good relationship with money.
Right. And Griffin, I know everybody knows this, but we always try to put it as a ticket we don't hold, and we all hold it, is that when you passed away, you took nothing with you. No U-Haul, nothing. I couldn't even pick out your outfit. I was so devastated. You know what I mean? Like Milagro picked your clothes, and it was like she picked your favorite underwear, your favorite jersey, everything. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't even look at your clothes. So all of the things didn't matter. You know? They meant nothing to you at that moment.
Griff goes, you know who loves things? Jamie Butler. Have you looked behind her?
Okay, Courtney, good luck with that, sweetheart. You're not the only one, and that's not a dumb question. Oh my God, that's just so part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Coach Howe wants to know, Bill Howe wants to know, is my dad, Bill Sr., doing anything positive and useful, or is he just sitting on his ass like a bum? So funny. He has our sense of humor, Jamie, so say whatever his dad says. Funny.
Are we allowed to say those things when we're live streaming?
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
I hear, I'm not sitting on my ass, you fool. And did he say what his dad's name was? Just Coach. I love his voice.
His dad's name is Bill Sr., so he's named after his dad.
Bill Sr. I love his voice. It's like read me a bedtime story anytime you want to. That kind of a voice.
Oh, I love that. Deep, Jamie.
Yeah, it's rich. You know, it resonates really well. Wow. I've been told several times I sound like Minnie Mouse.
You don't, but okay.
He's doing great. He's not sitting on his butt. So he says he still has a lot of hard work ahead of him because he keeps trying to get you on track. He's teasing.
I know.
He's teasing, but you're on a good path.
Well, that's the sense of humor that he has. So I'm sure that he gets it a little bit from his dad, I'm sure.
It's like he fights back.
Right.
He's talking about muscle injuries. It looks like I'm on a leg. I'm looking at a pulled muscle or a muscle injury on the leg. So it would tweak a knee. I don't think it's an ankle on higher up knee. He's talking about active stretching. Not the same thing as passive stretching. What is active stretching? You have to look that up. If that's not real, let us know.
Okay. He's telling his son to do that probably.
Yeah. That he needs that, or else it's just going to get worse and worse. And because he's already changing the way he walks, compensated. His walk is compensated.
Right.
Basically, take care of yourself, would you? Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to live with it. He's over that. You do your stretching and work on it. It's going to be good.
I can tell I love your dad, Bill. It's funny. It's funny.
He's a hero.
He's funny. His son is so funny, Jamie. Like, oh my God. Right up my alley.
He said he's going to get on you. His son, not you, Marshawn.
Right.
If you don't do the work, basically you're just going to get haunted.
Okay. Okay, so.
He goes, don't worry. I know what scares you.
We love you, Bill. Come anytime. That's awesome. Okay. Kelsey Wiles, Wiles. My father's 1 year is going to be this Thursday. I'm just wondering if he will be providing my sisters and I some sort of signs. He's with us while we are celebrating his life with family. Kelsey, you didn't say your daddy's name.
That's going to be a big yes. And what I hear is, God, you don't have to look for the sign. So please don't wake up and go, okay, today's the day I'm going to look for the sign. If you're looking for it, you're going to miss it. It's when you're not looking for it that he can make a bigger impact and make it where more than one person is getting it at once. Because not all of you guys are going to be in the same room all day long. He's got plans.
Okay. Get ready for that. You're going to get haunted, obviously, and have a lot of signs. I love that. I love that. When Griff used to send hummingbirds, he almost made a hummingbird almost fly in my face. I thought that was so funny. I was like, oh, you're going to take me out with a hummingbird. Yeah.
For whatever reason, when your dad talks to whoever we were just talking to, I can't remember their name, yellow keeps popping up, the color yellow.
Oh. I wonder what that means, Jamie.
I don't know. It looks like it would be like the color of an object, though. It doesn't look like it would be yellow light. I ask questions, but he's not telling me.
Okay. I love yellow, though. I always thought of that as positive color. I don't know.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Alyssa Berman, Michael Johnson in Thousand Oaks 1 year ago got shot by the cops. Okay. Michael Johnson. Are you there?
Michael Johnson.
No, Marsh is me. So Michael Johnson is her friend.
Griffen on it. Yes, what up, what up?
Are you doing okay?
Oh my God. A lot of talking all of a sudden. I feel a little bombarded. Yeah, everything is good. The hardest thing is listening to everybody talk to him still. Where are you? What's going on? Show up, do this, do that, do this. Apparently there's people in church who still mention his name. It's church. I'm in a congregation.
Wow.
My ears getting all hot and weird feeling.
They want a sign that you're still around and you're okay. Probably.
I will look for some hot red ears coming to you soon. Can you see? No?
Yeah, the red. Print? I got red. That's funny.
Wait, that's so funny. One is red. Look at how red it is. The other one isn't.
I hate when they mess with my ears. Don't even start, you guys. I don't like that at all. It's the weirdest feeling.
It just feels like a tiny heater. But that would be his thing.
Yeah, when Griff sits on my chest, I don't like that either. I feel like I'm having anxiety. I can't breathe. Yeah.
Right? You can't even like expand your chest. It just like locks down.
Mm-hmm.
Bugs.
Yeah, exactly. So Michael, I'm sorry you got killed by a cop.
He said,
that must have been scary.
He says, thank you very much. He says, me too.
Yeah,
he says,
that must have been really scary.
Nothing about that was good.
No.
But what we make of it, that's the good. So much has come out of it. So much has come from where I stood.
Right.
I love my family so much. I love my friends so much. And I love, oh my God, he's showing me a guy that is now educating.
Oh, wow.
2 cops on his behalf because of what happened to him. And he doesn't know that dude. That dude wasn't his friend, nothing. That was just like, I'm not going to stand for this anymore. And so he is educating cops. I don't know if it's like a continuing credit course or something like that, but a lot of good came from where I stood.
Right. Yeah, I guess they say the biggest tragedy in a community makes the biggest change, is the way I think.
He's a tough-looking guy.
He is?
Yeah, he doesn't have that kind of goofy thing. Remember we were talking about before, like he's kind of goofy and you make a little face. This man is young man. He's a young man.
Yeah, very.
He's kind of like in his body. He's like, hey, good kid.
Matter of fact.
Threatening or anything, but he's so like in it. I don't know how to explain.
Right. But he's not goofy like Griff or Dylan Barr or any of those people. No. He's a little bit more straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows who he is. He knows where to come from. He knows how to show up. Like solid.
Right.
So when you get around somebody like that, you're almost like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Well,
no, sir.
Exactly. Well, your friend Alyssa, I know she misses you so much and loves you. So show her you're around.
He says he can do that.
Okay. And she said, and Alyssa says hi, Griff. She went to school with Griff.
He's saying hi.
Let's see.
He'll let go soon. It'll go away.
He said what?
I asked him if he'll let go, and he said yes, he'll let go soon, and this will just go away.
Okay, so Kathy is saying she loves Dylan Barr. That's his mom. Of course, we know that. You love him. He loves you too. He's so funny. Okay. We love Dylan. Okay. I would like to know if I should pursue disability. Peggy Sue Foster.
That's a yes, Peggy Sue Foster.
Okay. Okay,
forms do everything. You might need to get somebody to get behind you to help you go over the forms to make sure they're filled out correctly, but everything that's happened to you and your position is a perfect case for filing for disability.
Okay. Griff, your sister, Jessie Daniel says, hi, G, I love and miss you. And she's the one dealing with the potty training for everyone else today. So she's stuck in the house with the kids shitting everywhere. She's so young. She's only 21. Can you imagine, Jamie? Like, where are the
diapers? Have fun, Jess.
I guess she's 22. Oh, okay. So, and Kent, she's laughing at you, asshole. Okay. Yes. He's on the toilet with the iPod.
Yes.
iPad. Yeah. That's good, Jess.
Griffen,
that's smart.
Yes. Griffen says
for 2 hours now. Oh my God.
Griff goes, that kid's not going to get hemorrhoids. It's okay.
Yeah. Hemorrhoids. For a 2-year-old. Okay. Katie Koppler says, hi, Griff.
Griff's waving. Hi, Katie.
How are you doing, Griff? Any changes in heaven? Anything drastic, Mom, to tell us?
Griffen says he's doing fine. Everything is good. There's a lot of excitement about today. And he says, maybe we can do one of these like once a month.
I love it.
He says, that would be good. He says, I like it because it keeps you on track, Mom. He says, you've answered more questions in a session than you have in a really long time.
Right.
He's trying to razz you a little bit.
I get it. I get it. Griffen, is there anything you would tell people about heaven before I get back to some questions?
Who goes, oh, yeah, but of course, because that's a normal question to ask before you say, before I get back to questions, tell us about heaven. He's like, are you insane?
No. Yeah, very. But I wanted to know, like, Griffen, to all the mothers and people that have lost loved ones and are missing loved ones, are you guys with us all the time? Can you see us? Like, just to let everyone know.
We can be with you all the time, yes.
Okay.
Is it necessary? No, not really. He goes, you do some shit that I don't want to be around. I love you too, he says.
Gigi, you're such an asshole.
Yeah. He's like, I don't need to be around you when you're taking a shower. Especially don't need to be around you when you're on the toilet.
That's gross, Griff. I hope you're not. I don't even want to be in there.
He goes, that's why I'm not with you all the time. And he goes, I definitely don't need to be around you when you're snoring.
Oh, man. And you're not around your uncle because he was tearing logs. I know. Okay. I'm going to ask this question. I just want people to know that how far we've come in 8 years to talking about heaven, that people that have just lost a child or just lost someone, that actually going home is easier than being here.
He said, that's true. It is. And he goes, he's worried that if we keep saying that people will think.
We're not advertising suicide.
Yeah.
Now, your time's when your time is, but yeah. And we all have a time, so you don't need to rush it. Okay. Okay. Dina DeFalco, just Dina. Okay, let's see. Ask my mom, Jen, if she will say, tell us anything about the day she died. Question, ask my dad if he's okay, and tell him I'm sorry I didn't say I love you the night before he died. So Dina DeFalco, does your mom have anything to say about the day she died? And she's sorry to her dad, but she didn't say I love you the night he died.
Your dad is speaking first and foremost.
They're Italian.
Like all over, like speaking completely on top of your mother. Just
sounds about right.
He doesn't want you to go another day with any of those feelings of regret. He said you didn't. Chimes are going on. He says you didn't need to say anything to me. He's trying to describe that some of his wishes were to be alone, not wanting anybody near or to look or to participate with him.
Mm-hmm. Do some people get like that when they're sick? They don't want to watch. No, but they don't want anyone to see them die, I guess. I don't know.
He's saying yes, because he doesn't love them. I guess
I heard that story from a nurse that they'll wait, if the family will wait and watch, like your dad, like Dina would be with her dad 24/7, and then she'd leave just to use the bathroom, and he'd die right then on purpose because he doesn't want her to see that.
He said he was very happy that there wasn't much exchanged or said or talked about. So it hasn't been weighing on him. And he says, I don't need to hear it. He goes, I feel it from you every day. Still today, he talks with his hands. Still today, I feel it and I know it.
He's Italian. So I'm guessing he is. But anyway, so he, with DeFalco. But anyways, so you're telling her that if she could let that go, that's your wish for her or your prayer for her?
He said, I would love that.
So you want her to be happy. You're okay.
And he says, I think she knows what I mean. And it's, he's trying to tell me that it's something big for him to come into some public arena like this and to communicate like this. Like if he's going this far to do this, he really means what he says.
It makes me want to cry because I know he means it. Yeah.
He's been wanting this message to get across for a long time.
She's needed to hear this, so he's willing to do this. Yeah.
Okay, all your mother is saying is she really needs for you to go on a vacation.
Me?
No,
Dina. Oh, her mom is saying she wants you to go on a vacation, Dina.
Yes.
Her daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's her message to her daughter? To go on a vacation.
Yes, to get away and to go on a vacation, at least minimal 4 days. You need to reset. She wants you to reset. You're just kind of like swimming in mud. You haven't stepped out to clean off yet. So please step away.
Okay. Aww. That was so sweet. When the dad talked, I wanted to cry because I think that has been a big issue in her life. Like she's been carrying that.
It's a lot to carry.
Don't let off, Dina. Yeah. Your dad knows. Yeah.
Of course, when we look back, we see what we could have done, but we would never have consciously known. So we have to always remember, and I tell this to my daughter all the time because she has that big helper button like I do. You got to remember, in every moment of your life, you are your best version of yourself. So when you are looking back, you have to recognize that was the best version of yourself. You can't talk it down or chew it up just because you can look back on it.
Right. I know she's wanted to talk to you for a long time, so that makes me cry that you have such a strong message for her, and it's so loving. Thank you for coming. And to your mom, go take that vacation, Dina.
Book that vacation.
Right. Okay, so Jamie, do you have anything else to say? I guess we should wrap it up.
No, Griffen wanted to say thank you, and he wanted to say hi to everybody again, and your mother wants to say a few things.
Okay, go for it. We have a lot more questions, but we can do it again.
Your mother is saying thank you to everybody, and she says if you have a child who has crossed to spirit, she said send them my way. She says I will make sure that they know where they are, that they know how to communicate, to make them feel at home. And she said she's expressing how good she feels to have a purpose in helping. And she, like her daughter Marshawn, feels that nobody is alone in this, and that this is a safe place to talk about your grief as a parent, as a care provider, as a person, who's transitioned anybody in their life. And she's very happy to be a part of it. Griffen said he never imagined it would get this big, but he's happy that conversations like this are spreading out bigger and wider. He says, if you need any help, call my name. He says, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. I'm crying because my mom was passing away. I asked her to watch Griff, and Griff calls her a backpack. Like he can't get rid of her. Thank you, Mom.
So it's like if you want your spirit child to have a backpack, call Marianne.
Yeah, exactly. And Griffen, I love you so much. I love you so much.
Hazel, I love you, Mom. Thank you for today. And
everybody.
Thank you for this.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
I won't be as nervous next time. I landed finally.
I'm kidding. Please be nervous next time. Be you.
Okay. Love you guys. Love you, Jamie.
Responding.
Love you, love you, Mom. Love you, everybody that's there. I'm sure there's more people in my family there. So, and kids. And hi, Christopher Gregoire. We didn't get to talk to you today. Come next time. I love you. Yeah, so cute. Yeah. Okay.
He's here. He's standing next to Dylan, who does not want to be called garbage boy for the rest of his life.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just, well, the truth is, to explain the backstory, is Jesse babysits a little kid that's shitting everywhere. He's obsessed with garbage trucks, and he sings them, and he dressed up as a garbage truck. And oh my God. So it's just, it made me laugh because of that, not because of you. And so, yeah, I'm not going to dig my hole any further. I love you guys.
My chime went off again. I hear your chimes behind us. It's so funny when they do it.
Shut up, Marshawn. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.